Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with you a very interesting topic, that is estimation. This topic you have learned little in grade 4, but today let us take this topic in detail. Children, in mathematics, we often stress upon getting an exact answer. But actually, our life revolves around approximation. A little deviation from the accurate data hardly makes any difference. Like sometimes we walk in the street and we guess how many cars are parked in the street. When you go into the computer lab, you just estimate how many number of computers are there in the computer lab. Sometimes you just approximate how many books are there on the library shelf for a particular subject. So this is just we are talking about the approximate answer, which are good enough for your life. They are not exact answers. Learning this technique will be really useful to you, and you will be confident to estimate about big numbers. So let us see today's learning objective. You will be able to round number to the nearest thousands place, hundreds place, and tens place. This estimation technique will later help you in performing basic mathematical operations much quickly and relatively easily. What will be the learning outcome? After finishing this class, you will be able to develop the ability to estimate big number. And this approximation, you will see it should be reasonable. That is, it should be meaningful. That will help you in solving challenging questions. So just see the definition of estimation. Estimation is to guess a number as close as possible to their real values. This process of guessing the number sensibly is called estimation. Please remember, children, that the estimation should be sensible. It should not be a random estimation. So you would be thinking that why estimation is required? Estimating makes the number easier to add, subtract, multiply, or divide, especially when we are performing mental calculation. An estimated answer is not an exact answer. Some keywords which we use interchangeably, like close to the number, round off the digits, what is the approximate answer, about value, or almost to certain values. These are the interchangeably words we are using. What are the areas where we are using estimation? Actually, we use estimation in all walks of life. Here I can enlist few examples for you. While shopping, yes children, when you go out to the auntie's bench shop, your mother gives you money, immediately you can guess what are the things your pocket can afford and what are the things you cannot buy. When cooking for party, yes children, when your mother is throwing a birthday party, at that time she just approximate the number of resources she would be required for making the arrangements. Third, assessment of time. Yes children, when your teacher gives you a test paper, at that time she just approximate that my children would take 30 minutes to finish it off the test. So this is also approximation of time. Measuring distance. You just, when your friends ask how far is bazaar from your house, actually you're not aware. You just guess that it is 2 kilometer or 10 kilometer from your place. So these are the few examples for approximation, like when you giving a cloth for stitching, at that time also you just guess the amount of cloth you require, or what are the things you required for your craft work. Every time, every now and then, we are just guessing the items we require. Rules for rounding off the given number. In this unit, we will learn to round off up to 3 places, which means we can round it off to the nearest tens place, nearest hundreds place, nearest 1000 or 10,000s place. But we always ignore the units place. Children, have you noticed the number are in the form of tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s? Yes. This is a rule which you have to remember, that we take the place value in the 10 exponents form. That is, tens means 10 to the power 1, 10, 100 means 10 to the power 2, 10 into 10, that is 100, thousands mean 10 to the power 3, 10,000 means 10 to the power 4. So all the digits, they are in the form of tens exponents place. So let us start with nearest tens place. We have our question number 66. We have to do it with the help of a number line. 66, we can see it lies in between 60 and 70. From the number line, we can easily get a data that 66 is closer to 70 and it is far from 60. So 66, we can round it off to 70. One more example for you. There is a number 12. Take number 12. Now we can see 12 lies in between 10 and 20. Children, we take the tens multiple only. This is the number tens, nearest tens place approximation. So we will take all the tens multiple. So we will see that number 12 lies in between 10 and 20. So 10 is closer to 10. 12 is closer to 10. So we can approximate 12 to 10 value. Another example for you. Here in this, we can see 55 lie exactly in between 50 and 60. So there is a rule that we always take the higher multiple of 10. That 55 will be rounded it off to 60. It will not be rounded off to 50. While if there is a number 45, then 45 can be rounded it off to 50. But for 55, it should be rounded off to 60. So answer is 60. Third example for you. There is a number 93. It lies in between 90 and 100. You can see that 93 is closer to 90. So we will round it off 93 to 90. Let's begin second topic, nearest hundreds place. You know it very well that all the numbers from 0 to 49, it should be rounded it off to 0. And if the number is in between 500 to 1000, it will be rounded it off to 1000 or its multiple. So let us take an example. There is a number 368. So 368, it is on the number line between 300 and 400. It should not be 350 and 400. We are taking the 100 multiple, 300 and 400. So 368 can be rounded it off to 400. It should not be rounded off to 350. Don't get confused with the place value. It is hundreds place approximation. So 368 can be approximate to 400. Few more examples for you. We have a number 382. If we will take its 100 multiple, it is closer to 400. Next, 119. 190 is closer to 100. First, you see the range. 190 lies in between 100 and 200, but 190 is closer to 100. So answer is 100. Third number is 295. 295 lies in between 200 and 300. 295 is far from 200 but closer to 300. So answer would be 300. Next, you can see this question, it is 2 digit. The hundreds place value is missing. So immediately this value will come to 0.